How's everybody doing?
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for joining us today here in the room and on the phone. My name is Colonel Kathy Wilkinson. I'm the Media Relations Director at Army Public Affairs. This morning we have our Army senior leaders who will give you an update on where we stand in the Army as we start our virtual AUSA meeting. Before we start, a few notes for the group. We've been checking in people on the phone and also in the room, so I will call on you. Please wait for me to call before asking a question. We do have a lot of people on the line today, so I do not know if we're going to get through everyone. So please keep one question and one follow-up so everyone gets a chance. We have 30 minutes. Mr. Secretary, the floor is yours.
Oh, good morning. Appreciate everybody for joining us today. The Chief and the SMA and I really are grateful for the AUSA organization and for our HQDA staff and Secretary for putting on an event of this magnitude during a global pandemic where we're doing a vast number of Zoom calls and trying to engage with industry and other groups. And usually we get the opportunity for thousands of soldiers and civil servants from all over the world get to travel to Washington, and helps us put tremendous focus and energy on our agenda, learn from the previous year and how to focus for the following. So we're putting a tremendous amount of energy into that and try to make the time and space to allow the Army to get together. We huddle with Congress as well and industry and discuss the way ahead. So appreciate these efforts as well as the opportunity to meet with the media. I know we usually do it downtown, and you get to see a lot of our efforts and joint work we do with the industry in particular. This week, we have announced focus on people as we seek to balance readiness with other ambitions. We're in transformational change as we modernize our equipment, our weapon systems, our formations, and the way we fight in order to maintain deterrence and decisively win in the future. People are the foundation of our organization. In the last 19 years of sustained combat operations in Iraq and Afghanistan has taken its toll. Because of focused leadership, we pulled ourselves from a readiness trough of 2 BCTs at the highest levels of readiness to over 27 BCTs today. And just as we did with readiness, we must put the same energy and resources into our people. With the help from Congress and our industry partners, we're now seeing our 31 signature systems coming online, and modern equipment built around a soldier-centered design was landing within our soldiers and their soldiers' reach. Tough fiscal decisions will be necessary as new equipment lands, and we must rapidly scale our formations. The Chief and I spoke about Project Convergence last month, which is the Army's path to transformation. It's led by General Mike Murray of Futures Command, and we just completed the first successful iteration in Arizona. We're linking the right sensor to the right shooter to generate the right option from influence to lethality by computing at the edge. This has enabled us to reduce the cycle time of 5 minutes from long-range precision fires and assets to targets in less than a minute. Tremendous, tremendous performance last month, and we have iterations that will be coming in the future. So this campaign of learning is helping us bring the designers and the scientists together with the soldiers at the edge, and it's really compressed the span time for us in development of our weapon systems. So as you can see, we're transforming for everything from our systems to our culture. And with that, I'd like the Chief to open up for some comments, and we'll take your questions.
Well, thank you, Mr. Secretary. And first of all, I'd just like you to know I've been screened and tested multiple times over the last 2 weeks. I was tested this morning and all negative, and I've been cleared by the docs to come back in. So it's great to be with you all today. And no positive tests, all negative all the way through. And the most intensive testing. So, but out of an abundance of caution, we did quarantine for a couple of days and met what CDC did, and we were cleared this morning. So, and with that, every day is a great day to be United States Army because we serve with the world's greatest soldiers. And today is a particularly great day because we kicked off this year's AUSA annual meeting, which is a very special time for us. And I want to thank you all for being here. The Army is people. And that's why people first has always been our philosophy. And now, as the Secretary said, people is also our #1 priority. And for people, we are transforming how we manage talent in our Army. We're in a war for talent. We published the Army People Strategy, and we're rolling out the implementation plans for how we acquire, retain, develop, and employ all of our people, to include our soldiers.